MMAfighting.com, and we are joined by the great Bec Rawlings. Now, Bec, I've been really wanting to ask you about this. You attended an event here and you were like, I gotta compete here. Is that what happened? And how quickly did you put the wheels in motion?
Well, as soon as I walked into the arena, I looked at my friend, I'm fighting here.
What was it about the atmosphere?
Oh, just the energy, just the crowd, the support that they have for their fighters. Just there's just something about it. I got goosebumps. I get goosebumps now thinking about it. It was insane, and I was like, I need to fight here. I feel like this is my place. This is where I'm going to shine. So I messaged my manager basically like 10 minutes after I walked in. I'm like, next card, we're on.
Well, I mean, it's been huge. I mean, the fans have reacted very well to you being here, of course. But do you think you've ever competed in an atmosphere similar to that, having been there as a spectator?
I don't think so, no. Even when I fought in Australia, it still didn't feel like this. There wasn't as much excitement in the air. It wasn't as... I don't know, there's just something about fighting, I think. In Ireland, it just brings something out of you, so it's pretty cool.
What's the experience been like with Bellator so far? Right? So is this your second fight with Bellator now? How have you found the experience?
I love Bellator. I feel at home here. I feel like I can be myself. They support me and let me be myself. They're not trying to tell me how to act and what to say or what I can't say. So it feels good to just be able to relax, and it's a great company. They treat you well. So yeah, it's good. I enjoy fighting for them.
Is that how it felt? Like, I mean, when you're talking about they don't watch what you say, did that kind of feel like that with other promotions you've been with? Did you feel restricted in being yourself in some ways?
Yeah, look, obviously I have colourful language, right? So I've been told, not to swear, and I've given the finger a few times, but
that was all badass.
In a fight and at the weigh-ins, and I got told to stop doing that, and they weren't too happy with me getting so many tattoos and things like that. So I'm just like, you know what? Like, I feel good being here. They don't tell me what I can and can't do, so it's great.
That's a bit too much telling people not to get tattoos, right? That seems crazy.
I think they probably were sick of updating my character on their game. The game mods were like, come on, she can't get any more tattoos. It wasn't like a serious thing. It was just like a passing thing, like, hey, stop getting tattoos. But you know what? I'm just like, hey, I don't need that kind of negativity in my life.
I think you do a fantastic job of making yourself a brand. I feel like even with bare knuckle and stuff like that, you're one of the big draws there, and you made it a real thing in MMA communities. Like, people are tuning in to watch with you. Are you proud of that element of your career? Because it feels like you, as a commodity, you're very valuable to these promotions.
Yeah, look, I feel like that. I feel like I definitely promoted bare knuckle and kind of brought it to the spotlight. And I think, it was a great opportunity for me and a great opportunity for them, and it really worked for both of us. But yeah, look, I've always worked hard at marketing myself and creating a brand. I don't want to have to rely on a company to do that. I think it's in my hands, my power, and I want to put myself out there how I want to be perceived. So yeah, I've always taken control of how I market myself, and I think it's a very important thing for a fighter to have that brand. And so then you do have pull power. You've got a little bit of power in your pocket. Be like, well, I've got this many fans, or I get this support from here. So definitely a big important thing for a fighter to do.
I felt as though when you went to bare knuckle, it opened up that possibility for a lot of fighters, right? And I've seen this with the OnlyFans thing. That's gone crazy as well. Everybody's talking about it, and we have seen other fighters go into it. Are you shocked by that success, or is that something you completely expected?
Yeah, look, I kind of just took the first bare knuckle fight on a hunch. I'm like, what can happen? Like, I just got cut from the UFC, and I just got offered a fight literally within 30 minutes, and I was like, this is a sign. I'm gonna take it. Bare knuckle boxing, I'm like, I'm made for that shit. So we'll see what happens. And then yeah, everyone was like, hey, what's it like over there? What was it like? Because they were all like kind of too scared to like dip their toes in, and I was like, I had so much fucking fun. I'm like, you should do it. So yeah, it is cool to kind of lead the way, I guess, in different opportunities, and just show that you can do something that's a little bit out of the norm and mold it to what you want from it. So it's not, it doesn't have to be like crazy. It's not bad to kind of take a risk, and sometimes it's rewardable. So
is that what with the OnlyFans thing? Is that becoming like a big revenue stream for you? Because I heard there's like loads of followers and stuff. Like, I mean, I feel like that's a huge kind of nod to your brand ambassadorship as well, and the fact that you know how to commoditize yourself as a brand.
Yeah, look, I think a lot of people were concerned about creating one because they think it's just porn, as a lot of girls obviously do that kind of thing, whereas I'm an athlete. I'm not an adult entertainer. I'm just putting stuff on there that gets. Yes, basically, and I'm just keeping that content off all my other social media platforms. So it's like a subscription to see cool content. So yeah, it's like people we're going to judge, people are going to say shit, but they're probably going to subscribe too and and then create their own. So I love it. It's been great fun, and it's taken a lot of stress for money off of my shoulders. I can focus on training and fighting. Look, I was telling my corner before that I'm fighting because I want to fight, not because I need the money. And it's such a different feeling going into a fight because I actually want to fight and not have that little burden going, oh shit, I really need to win this fight because I'm broke. I don't have that right now. I'm good. So I'm excited to go out there and fight my ass off just because I want to fight.
That was going to be my next question. Like, I think this underlines your passion, because obviously you've done well from bare knuckle, and obviously now you're back in Bellator. Did this kind of like a lightning bolt in your head, like go like, wow, I still love this. I need to do MMA. I need to do it.
Yeah, look, it lit a fire under my ass, especially my shit fight last fight. I was like, that is never happening to me ever again. So, you know, like I went home, back to the drawing board, I packed my bags and I went to San Diego, and I withdrew myself from mum life and put myself into the deep end, into fight life, and trained with some of the best girls in the world. So definitely lit a fire under my ass, and I'm ready to fucking go. Like,
it feels as though you're in a better position than ever, right? Like just based on everything you have going on. Like, is that fair to say? Like, this is the best position Bec Rawlings has been in for quite a while.
Absolutely. I feel like everything's just happening. I know it sounds real corny, like, oh, everything's happening for a reason, or, everything like seems to be falling into place, but it is. So I can't say much else, like it's going to be corny, but I feel like everything is happening, and I'm meant to be here in Dublin. I'm meant to be here fighting in front of the Irish, and I'm excited to go out there.
Irish people, sorry, I'm asking one more. Irish people, they love boxing. Obviously, you're a very good boxer, as you've proven. Is that the kind of performance we're likely to see from you on Saturday night, do you feel?
You're always going to see me boxing out there. I always go out there, I'm like, yeah, I might throw a few kicks tonight. No, I just go out there and I box. You're going to see some nice crafty boxing. You're going to see some of my bare knuckle boxing skills, and obviously I'm going to mix it up. It is MMA, but you're always going to see some clean boxing from me.
Thank you so much, Bec. A pleasure.